Hi guys, so this is a very long awaited vlog, like literally a year. I've actually thought of a couple of topics to talk about, or vlog about, but I think I actually derived at one, which is this video. And yeah, I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. It's more of like a talking plus get ready with me video. So let's go. I'm gonna start with foundation. Actually, I know some people apply primer first on their face, like for big events, but I realized Fenty's foundation is really good coverage, and it has really lasted me throughout the days through many events. So I don't really need a primer for that. Yeah, it stays well and the coverage is really good, like I said earlier on. So what I learned in this book was the fact that we can actually get and have everything that we want and be whomever we want to be. How I see it is that we can actually step into the reality that we want and become the person that we want solely by love and gratitude. So we give thanks for what is already gonna happen. But one thing that I also learned through this book is that whatever you wish upon others, you're bringing it to yourself. So when you wish good for others, you bring good to yourself. That's how you should know. For example, you have a dream, right? Or a desire in life. You actually can have it, but a lot of people actually think some thoughts that stop them way before they even try. So I'm so happy that I actually have a platform where I can share this so that more people can learn about themselves more and feel more confident. So yeah, this is actually the point of my video, because if I have a platform, why not spread positivity, right? Because it makes me feel good and I'm pretty sure it will make others feel good too. So yeah, basically you can have everything you want in life, and I'm going to tell you about some ways that you actually can go about this lifestyle. First thing is have a vision board. It's alright if you want to do it every year or every month, monthly, because your desires can keep changing. That makes you human, right? Change is a constant, and that's the best thing in life. A lot of people are scared of change, but honestly, if you open up your mind and your heart and your awareness, you'll realize that oh, there's so much beauty to change. Some unexpected beautiful things that you never see coming honestly can make you feel the best way ever. So day and night, just visualize what you want. And this is the part where a lot of people I feel can do better, is the fact that you gotta stop believing your negative thoughts. Why? Because negative thoughts come from beliefs that are suppressed deep down from childhood or what you've heard from childhood. If you listen to them and you have that belief in you and you believe them, there's no need for you to actually believe them just because someone says that, right? But yeah, so basically it's about just firstly believing that you can have what you want, and secondly stop believing your negative thoughts. Sometimes it's
oh my god, even if it's happening, it's happening to the whole world. This is gonna happen to me, happen to my friends, definitely gonna happen.
First, you gotta believe that magic is real. You're always being guided by the universe, and you're always given the best by the universe. This is just a simple casual makeup look. So I'm gonna do my what a flinch. Honestly, the blush is a carry for any event. So basically, it's the belief systems that matter. When you believe negative thoughts, then you feel negative feelings. It's a cycle. So if somebody tells you something negative and you believe that thought, you're going to think about that thought. And when you think about that thought, you feel that feelings in that frequency of that thought. Yeah, okay. So as I was saying, believe good thoughts always. And also believe that you can have all that you desire. Instead of stressing and forcing something to work in your way, you can totally just relax and all that you want will just come to you. And scripting helps because you're actually taking the effort of the day to write good thoughts. So every day you can think of a grateful thoughts before you sleep, or you can write them down every day, every morning and every night, or either. and you'll notice a difference in how good you feel, honestly. And you'll also start to notice a lot of magical, cute things starting to happen in your life. You'll start to be more aware of it when you're more aware of who you truly are, which is basically a loving person, right? So when you're a loving person, it also means not only loving to others but also being loving to yourself. And I cannot say this enough. Like, I just want to keep talking about this. Positive self-talk. It's so important and so beneficial, and it's such a happy thing. I truly wish that everybody who watches this video just embraces positive talk, like positive self-talk. And also when you talk about other people, it may be easy to just join a crowd and say, oh, like they're talking about someone, okay, like let's go feed into the negativity. Like it could be very easy to do that, like especially if you're in a crowd, but it is also very strong and powerful for you to be a loving person and always choose love in any scenario. Vaseline on my lips. But yeah, I just like to talk about these things because it's really like happy conversations, like truly. And it's also very motivating to actually hear these kind of words, like because I have ever been in the situation or like the receiving end of these positive words and like hopeful words and energy, and it feels really good, and I'm happy that I can share this with people too. Usually for the under eyes, I layer it a couple of times. Oh yeah, and also the importance of finding gold in every situation. What I mean by that is finding one thing, anything, something to be grateful about in every scenario will truly help and boost your mood in literally any or every given scenario. Think happy thoughts, always feel happy for other people. Why? Because all these things will come back to you tenfold. Truly. And even if you're in a scenario where someone is literally like challenging you to like, oh my god, react, don't worry, because you cannot control other people. You shouldn't even want to, honestly, because that is their choice of how they're acting. However, you can control your reactions, right? You can manage your reactions. So why not do yourself a favor and your feelings, value your feelings, value yourself, and choose love, be happy always. Because firstly, it benefits you. Secondly, you're not hurting others, and if they choose to hurt you or they choose to do something at the expense of your happiness, then that's not on us, that's on them, right? So everybody has their own frequency, and boost yours. Honestly, the moment you boost yours, you'll be surrounded and you'll be brought to places where your frequency matches the people around. Like the rooms you enter, the people you meet will all be totally different. Okay, I brought two more things, like eyebrow related items, which I'm aiming to learn how to do eyebrows. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, so this is Sky High. Very famous, but I bought the waterproof one. Honestly, it's kind of... Oh dear.
A few moments later.
Also, rejections are redirections, that's for sure. Like, whenever something doesn't go the way you want, it's always redirection to something better. Patience, firstly. Patience meaning... Why I say patience is because patience is just believing and having hope and having faith. Sometimes it can come in you can receive it in 1 second. Like sometimes you think I want this food and then you go home and then the food's just sitting there, you're like, whoa. And that's like instantaneous manifestations, right? And then there are also times where like 6 months later you realize, 6 months ago I wanted this and now I have it. Like you still feel grateful, right? That's why gratitude is so important and such a great feeling. So basically the Sky High really helps to like what's that word called? Enhance your already very long lashes. So curly ones, straight long ones for lashes. And yeah, eyeshadow. This is my favorite color because purple. And my mom got it for me for B-Day. I love it so much. But yeah, so this is the palette. And I'm going to use the B5 because I actually never really tried a dark shiny one, but usually the dark ones I add to this side of my eye. Okay, actually I have a good way to explain this. So when you use your index finger to touch your eyelid, there's actually your brow bone, right? So when the top of your index finger here touches your brow bone, then the bottom part here, so when the top touches the brow bone, the bottom part that has the eyeshadow touches your eyelid. So you just move it up diagonally like that, and then go gradually just touch your eye, close your eyes, and then spread it down to your eyelid halfway. If you're doing a dual tone, halfway. If you want like a more expressive one, then you can spread it out like a bit higher near your brow bone. So since I'm just doing like a dark shiny color, I'm just gonna spread it down all the way. Usually I like the inner part of my eyes to be brighter, a little brighter or a shade brighter than the ends of my eye. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this again, but now with the left side. So when you look in the mirror, you can basically even out the left and right after a while. It may not exactly be the same at first. It could be, but if it's not, then you can always just add more and change it accordingly. And okay, since I'm using a mirror closer to my face, I can actually see some areas that are not covered by foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. Usually these areas that are more expressive, like when you talk and all these, those areas are the ones that the makeup tends to like create smile lines. You get what I'm trying to do? So you might want to just layer more there. Okay, now I'm gonna do my hair. I like the bolded look for these eyebrows. It's so good. Makes my eyebrows stand up more. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you soon. Ta-da!